So I'm trying my best to be successful, right, in terms of my career. So that is something that I'm thinking a lot about. And something that really helps me to push myself when things get hard is that nobody's gonna come and save you. Nobody's coming. Nobody's gonna come to your life and just give you whatever it is that you want to achieve. No one's gonna come and save you. No one owes you anything. Not even your family. Not even your parents. Not even your brother, not even your sister. Whoever the hell it is, they don't owe you anything. Don't expect anything from them. Including your parents. That's what I'm saying. Including your family members. Like if you really want something, you really have to push yourself and do whatever it takes to go and get it. Right? Because even though, yes, you came from your parents, right? You obviously have your family with you, blah blah blah, all those sunshine and rainbow stuff. But at the end of the day, you're alone in this world. Nobody's gonna come and help you. Nobody's gonna come and save you. Whatever it is that you really want, you have to go out there and achieve it and push yourself if you really, really want it. What you really want, in order to really get what you want, you need to show to whoever it is up there. Because whoever it is up there, right? He, it, whatever, right? Whatever you guys believe in, whoever is up there is looking at you. It's looking at every single action and every single move of yours. I just say he, okay, just for the sake of this conversation, so it's easier for me to talk. He's looking at you. He's looking at every single step you take, every single action you take, whatever you're thinking as well. Alright, he's looking at you. He's watching at you. He's kind of like judging you in the best sense possible. Only he can judge, right? Only God can judge. Only God can judge you. Only God can judge us. So he's trying to give you points. Give you good points, bad points. They're kind of like scoring in the whole system of whether or not you deserve the things that you want in life. And obviously, if you want something, right, with everything in life, you need to work for it. Right? Just like when you're young, when our parents are like, we want this particular toy, we want this particular food, whatever it is. And then it's kind of like a scoring system, right? If you do this homework, if you do their homework, if you do their housework, then they give you what you want. It's always a trade. You have to work for it. You want this? Clean the house. You want that? Wash the car. You want this thing, you want that thing, go and do whatever it is they ask you to do. And then if you do a good job, I will reward you. It's the same principle. It's the same thing. After we graduate, from that phase in our lives, right? The one who's grading us is not exactly our family anymore. It's not exactly our family members. It's whoever it is out there. That's what I believe, right? This is just a video for me expressing my thoughts about how this world works. Yeah. Is it working well for me so far? I would like to say so. Yep. So, do good. Do what you have to do. Legally, morally, ethically, ideally, right? I mean, if you're not into that, then you better reevaluate your life, man. That's all I have to say. Yeah. But do whatever it takes, man. Seriously. Do whatever it takes for you to achieve your goals. If you really want it bad enough, you will do whatever it takes. You will truly do whatever it takes if you really want to achieve the thing that you want in life. And then once you really put in the goddamn work, you put in long enough, you put in the repetitions long enough, you'll be rewarded. Okay? I want to say trust me, but in some sense, yes, trust me, because I did put in some hard work for certain phases in my life, and I did get some desired results. But in relation to professionally right now, I'm still trusting the process. Let's just say that I'm trusting the process. Just like how I used to trust the process for my other areas in my life. I put in the work, I be patient. That's arguably the most important thing. Because a lot of people right now, they're really impatient. They just want things now. They don't want to wait. They can't be patient. We always, me included, right? We always expect things to just happen tomorrow, next week, the next month. Which is not the case. That is impractical. Impractical. I don't know. Yeah. So we need to be patient, and at the same time, we have to be constantly putting in the repetitions. And just like working out, you don't see the results. but you go in every day. You go to the gym, pay your dues, do what you have to do. And even outside the gym, you have to, eat your proper foods, you have to rest properly. All of these stuff, right, you don't exactly see the results on the spot, right? After working out, okay, if you measure your biceps, obviously it's gonna be bigger because of the pump, right? But afterwards, when you go back home, it deflates, your pump goes away, and then you're back to square one. You can't really see the results, right? Even though you're working out, you are doing whatever it is to grow your physique, your nutrition, your rest and everything else, all those good stuff is on point. You do the best to your abilities, but you won't be seeing those results directly. Like the next day, you won't exactly see that. You have to give yourself a few months, years even. I've been seriously working out for like 10 years or so now. Like seriously, meaning to say that working out and nutrition. Before that, I was already lifting weights, but I was just lifting weights. I was just exercising like crazy. I was working out like a madman, man. That's all I ever did throughout my entire teenage years. I didn't really exactly take care of my diet because back then, when you're young, you can kind of like get away with things. I was burning so much calories, right? So I've always been lean throughout my entire life. Yeah, especially when I was a teenager. So I've been working out a lot. I didn't really track my macros, so I haven't been really growing. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that's another topic. But that's the thing, right? Just keep on doing it. I don't think about the end goal. All I know is that I put in the reps, I do what I have to do every single day, I show up every single day, and I make sure I do every day. I face every day with, with the best of my abilities. I do what I have to do with my best of my abilities. Sorry, it's 3 a.m. as per usual. I just got done working out, so I'm kind of tired. Just remember that no one's gonna come and save you. I'm just talking about, okay, I'm not exactly just talking about professional wise. I'm talking about like, even like relationship stuff. It's like you want that perfect partner. You want that perfect girl. You want that perfect guy. Whatever it is, right? Whoever it is watching right now. If you want that significant other, you want that dream partner, right? You have to go out there and find them. You can't expect them to just come to your life, right? You can't expect them to just turn up to your house, door knocking like, hey, I'm here. It doesn't work like that, right? Doesn't make any sense. Unless if you're a girl, then that could be a different story. I mean, I'm not saying there's stalker vibes. I'm not saying that the guy come to your house and knock on the door. That's a creepy shit, man. But you guys get what I mean, right? For girls, it's a bit different. Because girls is like, the guys have to be putting the work traditionally, right? Traditionally, the guys are putting the work, are doing the chasing, they are wooing the girls, so they have to put in the work, right? But for the boys out there, right? For my boys, for my homies out there, hey man, we all have to go out there and find a girl. You can't expect a girl to come to you. I'm not talking about the good-looking ones out there, right? I'm talking in general, right? Me included. I have to go out there and find a perfect girl that I want as well. I need to chase them. I need to put in the effort. I need to put in the work, right? I need to nurture them, right? I need to nurture them, nurture the leads, and convert them. That's right. Life's a battle, man. It's all about effort, man. Right? Think about it. So, as a man, in whichever area in our life, we really have to go out there and pursue and give it our all. And most importantly, don't give up. Because I know it's easy to give up when things get hard, but you're not exactly seeing the results that you want. You kind of like think that, it's not worth it anymore. And then just give up and then just go with the flow and then give up your dreams, you give up your hope, all those big aspirational dreams that you once had. And then maybe you only give like 5% of your effort, and then you think that, it doesn't work. Just because you don't see the results in whatever area of your life. That's typical, Unfortunately, that's typical. And it all starts with your mindset. If you give up easily, it's because of your mindset. So you have to change the mind first, and then everything else will follow. Seriously, it's true. You need to operate with the proper mindset, and then whatever it is that you want, it will all come to you. It will all flow to you. That's it, man. Think about it. Think about this message. Unless you are a Nepo baby, then it's a different story. Right? You don't have to do anything. You get everything. You don't have to do anything, you will get everything. Yeah. Well, Unfortunately, I'm not in that situation. And I believe that most of you guys who are watching this type of content, this type of videos, I will assume that you guys are just like me. You know, we don't exactly have like rich parents to kind of like give you generational wealth. Don't really have a business that would hand you down and then you're settled for life. I wish, right? That would be the perfect scenario. But no. We have to work our asses off. We have to grind. We have to grind it out day in and day out to get what we want. This is something that I think about like almost every single day. Almost every single day I'm just thinking about this. I'm just operating with this mindset, with this operating system of mine. Every single day, man. It's tiring. It is tiring. Do I want to give up? No, I don't want to give up. Straight up. At times, I didn't think about it. I didn't think about just getting a conventional job again. And then just take a step back. And then maybe do it aside. All those other businesses that I'm doing. But I think about it. If I actually do that, I'll get comfortable. Because most of my friends, right? None of them are in my shoes. Most of them, if not almost all of them, they all work a 9 to 5. They all have traditional jobs. And now is the part where I say, oh, it's actually okay, right? It doesn't matter. It's not wrong. I mean, it's not wrong, really. If you do have similar goals to me, that doesn't matter because it's your life, it's your opinion. I have my own opinions, you have your own opinion. So it's really fine, okay? But if you ask me, is that fine? It's not fine. That's a different story, alright? That will be a different video for a different day. So yeah, if I get a job, I'll get comfortable, seriously. I'll seriously get comfortable. I'll get used to the routine. Because I see with all my friends, they're all too comfortable. Like even they themselves, they made it. They did tell me, like before they got their jobs, right? Before we all graduated, we all talking about, we all have dreams, right? Dreams, have goals about owning our own business, being free, freedom and stuff like that. And then they all got their own jobs. And then they didn't stop. And now it's like they have been working for like almost 4 years or so, 4 or 5 years if I'm not wrong, around there. Yeah, and they're still working. And when we have those conversations, they're like, yeah, I guess I got comfortable, man. They got comfortable. And their dreams slowly fade away. Their dreams will only remain as dreams. Well, here I am trying to make that dream into a reality. It's 4 AM, man. And I'm still over here talking to myself. I'm talking to you guys, right? If anyone's even watching. But it's just a document of my life, I guess. I just want to document my thoughts. So maybe next time down the road, when I'm older, I can look back at this video. Me over here, 4 AM, talking to the camera, post-workout. Crazy ass, man. It's all documentation. Hopefully when I'm watching this, I will have a smile on my face in a better place. Right? That's all I hope. But I can't hope because I need to put into action as well. I'm not really a big fan of just hoping and then hopefully everything just comes according to my way. I'm a fan of putting the action, putting the work, and then those things will come into my way. As long as I don't give up, as long as I put in the work. A lot of people in my life is like, oh, if it happens, it happens. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? That's not how it works. That's not how the world works. It goes back to what I say, right? You can't expect things to just fall into your lap. You can't expect the dream partner to just come knocking on your door, come knocking on your room, saying, hi, I'm here. It doesn't work like that. What do you mean? It happens, it happens. As a guy, you cannot say that. It doesn't work for guys. If you're a girl, it might happen for you girls, right? It might happen for you guys. But for guys, right, you can't do that. It doesn't work like that. Okay, it doesn't work like that for guys. We need to go out there, actively push, actively work for everything we want. Okay? So to all the guys out there who are watching right now, please stop with that weak mindset. I have one close friend of mine. I get so agitated because I had this conversation with a close friend of mine almost every single time I meet him. And he really has this, to me, it's a weak mindset. That's all I have to say. Straight up. It's a wrong mindset as a man. That's all I have to say. I mean, if you want to live a weak and comfortable life, go for it. But don't come complaining. Don't come to me asking for advice. Don't come for me asking for help. Especially if I've already poured my heart and soul into all of my help and advice for you. And you're not even putting any action. That's the annoying part. That is the annoying part, man. Yeah. So that friend of mine is a close friend of mine. Right? We go way back. But sometimes his mindset really just annoys me. And that's just one thing. He's like asking me for help as well. And then I give him the advice. And then he's still the same day in and day out. He doesn't put in any action. And then when we talk about it again, he's like, oh yeah, you're right, man. Oh, I should do this, I should do that. Oh, I'm so lazy. That's what I mean as well. Professionally and your own personal life wise. They get comfortable. They really get too comfortable. And then they just give up on other aspects in their lives. How you do one thing is how you do everything. Just remember that. Yep. Alright, it's like 17 minutes or so, 18 minutes. I gotta stop ranting. I can really go on and on. There's so many things on my mind. But this is just another video of mine. Another self-improvement video of mine. And I'll rant again soon. I might come back to this topic because I have a lot of thoughts about this topic. Alright. And here is a call to action. If you last this through, if you last this through, if you watch all the way to this part of this video, if you watch to the end of this video, my call to action for you guys is click the first link down below, because I have this community that is called One Man Mastery, if I'm not wrong. It may or may not be there still, because I'm always constantly experimenting new stuff. So it may or may not be there. If you want to join. It's just mainly all things self-improvement. As a man, as a human being, try to improve your mindset, your fitness, your health, your wealth, your relationships, all of things. These are the main 3 things that I like to talk about. Okay? So, click the first link. Hopefully it's still there. Or maybe it might even change to some other kind of digital product in the future. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It all depends on you guys. If you guys like that shit, then join. If there's a proof of concept, I'll carry on running that community. If not, thank you for watching. At least subscribe. At least, like bare minimum, subscribe. If you are viewing, right, because I can only watch the view count. If you like this shit, then at least subscribe and like. You can comment as well if you want to. Yeah. There's only these 3 things. I don't know if you press the notification bell. I don't know. But if you want to do that, sure, thank you. I appreciate you. But at least subscribe and like, so I know that you like this kind of content and I'll carry on making them. Right? So, I have attachment issues. I don't know how to say goodbye. I don't know how to say no as well. Alright, so bye.